Good.
I want to talk a little bit about one of my favorite movies that you did, which was The Three Amigos, where you play El Guapo.
No, El Jefe.
El Jefe. Okay.
I answer to El Guapo.
Oh, that's right. El
Jefe answers to El
That's
Guapo.
right. That's right. So you do comedy and you do drama. I mean, Resurrection Boulevard is heavy, heavy drama. I want to know.
There's some humor though.
No, yeah, because it's slice of life, which is
usually
fantastic.
at my expense.
And that's you from Three Amigos right there. I really consider that to be the test of an actor. I love Michael Caine. I love Peter Sellers. Those guys that can do the comedy and that they can do the drama. And you have that unique gift, and I wanted to know, is it a different muscle that you're working on? Is it different? Because some people say, no, it's exactly the same.
I think it comes from being short and ugly. I think, you know.
Oh, really?
Well, I think it's just, you know, when you're...
Send your cards and letters to poor Tony. Poor Tony.
I'm kidding, but, you know, first of all, you know that I'm Cuban, and Cuban culture has a great deal of humor. That's
you gotta
be
you
funny.
Know,
you know,
when
we're drinking too much coffee.
When someone crash lands in your life like that, you gotta have it while you're swimming. You know, this is gonna be funny one day.
You know, when you spend a lot of time on a raft, you gotta.
Yeah, this is gonna be real funny one day, not right now.
When we look back,
mm-hmm.
But you know, I think it's a combination of things. I think it's just God-given talent, the ability to do both, the fact that my parents are funny, they have a sense of humor, and
parents are funny. Parents say the funniest things.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, they have a sense of humor that I inherited, and my culture has a great sense of humor.
You see, I think so, because when you talk to a lot of executives, I've actually heard them say, you know, the Latino culture is not very funny. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to say.
Just go to Miami.
Right. It's just go to go to my house.
Yeah, go to my house.
You know, it's anytime that there has been conflict in someone's life, I think the people survive is through humor.
You know, you bring it.
You're just not aware of how.
You bring an interesting point up. Executives say
that's my job.
Executives, no, I know you're doing a beautiful job.
Thank you.
By the way, you look great.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. You know. My mother picked it out for me.
I could imagine. Somebody had to help you. But
thank you. I think.
But listen, what you said about what you said about producers.
You love them, you hate them.
No. I think their experience of Latino.
Our producer's right here, Cassandra Moreno.
Well, too bad.
Be kind.
But no. But I mean, I'm talking about Anglo producers in general.
Okay.
They have a very limited experience of Latino culture.
Very true.
So they perceive it in I think, a very stereotypical way. So that's why they would make a comment like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Exactly. The only thing
because they're talking to their gardener or their maid, you know. Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure if they spoke to their gardener, perhaps in his native tongue, he's probably very funny as well.
Exactly, but he's not when he can't speak the English.
You've worked with big people like Anthony Hopkins, Sir Anthony Hopkins, Sir Chevy Chase, all of those great actors. No. Robert Redford and some big names, Kevin Costner. I want to know, these great actors like Anthony Hopkins, when you work with them, is there something about them or their process that makes them great? I mean, did you notice something different about working with Anthony Hopkins as you did in Nixon? Is he just like really disciplined, or
Anthony Hopkins,
is he always acting?
I think he's one of the most remarkable actors I've ever worked with. We could be talking just like this.
And he's not crazy. He's not a crazy.
No. He is.
Totally there.
He's like a creative child. You know, he doesn't have a lot of ego with his work, which I found admirable.
That's good to hear.
You know, and he was very accessible. We hung out together a lot, and we would be talking, just cracking jokes, and it was time to go into the scene, and he would just kind of like release who he was and just become who he was supposed to become.
That's great.
It was just wonderful.
We're going to be back with more Tony Plana as we continue with Cafe California, LA Legends on Cafe California. Do you think that there's a difference?